Ordered.
I got yours!
Aww. Okay, guys. I think this is epic.
Guys, this is more epic than the fact that we have made part of Rethinking Tech. Absolutely epic.
App switch. Chat. Swift close. Swift play. Swift play. App switch.
Why?
And that's to prove that we've made it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have an email copied so we don't reveal.
Yeah, we do.
So far, we've only made part of it, so by the time this video has been made, it's going to be updated well more.
Absolutely well more.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Ema.
Looks like this ChatGPT thing's been sorted.
Yep.
Has it been updated?
No, Ema never got an update.
Whoa, why did you sound weird?
I've got my ear to the speaker because it switched.
What I would do is I would hold it so that it's like right next to your face, but you don't put it to your ear. Because that usually works for me.
Hold on. Alfie?
Yeah?
There we are.
Right, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Chat. Swift playground. Closing Swift play.
Open Swift Playgrounds. Never
It's
mind.
fine.
I can open it. I'm making a video.
My app 2. My app 4. File. My app 4. File. Today. My app. Sir.
Guys, this
Play.
is
Play. Show. My run app. But.
Are you ready?
Come on, let's run it.
3,
Playground. Show.
Wait,
My
no.
run app.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Run app. Playground. Back button.
That's to prove that we've made it, guys.
Welcome to this operating system making app. Next. Register with your BlindSoft account.
Yes. You hear that?
So, after this video has been made, there will be a login option.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
Nice.
this will capture your email as well. So you're going to see that, and you will be able to change your email.
mm-hmm.
You
So,
need to provide your current email and your new email.
so this is where things get very, very interesting. So,
Register button.
register.
Back button. Registration heading. Register. This never. BlindSoft account registration heading level 1.
You hear that?
Go forward, Alfie. Show
Welcome to BlindSoft. Please fill out this form to register your account. Sign into Google. Description.
Now, that is not being imported by us, and no, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Security reasons.
Although, if you do really need to, you can actually do it on the web.
Yeah.
So you can sign up to this on the web, but I don't recommend it because you won't get your account file.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
To save your
unless if you could just register again with that account.
Yeah. Anyway.
learn more, but email address star text insertion misspelled word edit scan page.
It will detect
or
if you've put a fake email in.
Yeah, it will.
Submit button.
Now, when I press this button, this happens.
Submit dimmed. I agree to back registration heading. Agreed to BlindSoft terms and conditions. Possible text. Rating sigh.
That will be removed.
Yeah.
Please agree to our terms and conditions. Possible. I agree to. Please agree to our terms and conditions. Possible text. Perating sigh.
That will be removed, by the way, guys. I hope so, anyway.
Just a little bug.
I agree to blind soft terms and conditions. Switch button. Off. Double tap to toggle setting.
You hear that?
On. When I am making an OS, I will never publish viruses onto BlindSoft. Switch button. Off. On. Continue.
You cannot click the continue button so far.
So if you do not agree, show them.
I agree to off. When I off. Continue. Dimmed. Button. Cap C.
It is dimmed.
You can't just skim read through it. You have to click on it.
You do.
That's gonna stop a lot of cheating.
Wait,
Especially Karens.
I wonder if I can. Wait, hold on. What happens if I
Back. Possible.
back?
Register.
Oh, I can.
Possible. Register. Back. Register. Register.
Alfie, why have you put a back
Register
button there?
button.
It wasn't.
Register with your back button.
Oh,
Back
no,
cap B.
It wasn't me.
Bravo.
It was ChatGPT. I'm gonna change that.
So we got a tiny bit of help from ChatGPT.
We did. Just the tiniest little bit.
That was for the submit button because me and Alfie were trying to brainstorm how to do it, but we couldn't figure it out.
We just couldn't do it.
Yeah, so we gave the code to ChatGPT and asked, can you please make it possible so when you press submit, it will go to the next screen.
Yeah.
We'll remove that back button.
We will. So, this is probably the best thing that has happened today. We made quite a lot of achievements today.
Oh, and tomorrow we're going to add a few more things. But so this version is version 0.0.0.3.
Yeah, version actually no, version 0.0.0.0.3. Partly because I'm adding an extra 0 is because these are just the minor updates.
Okay, wait until you get to like 1.0.
Yeah, that 1.0 update is going to be hopefully one of the biggest updates.
0.0.0.0.0.2.
No, 0.0.0.0.2.
Okay, so that update was adding the form and a few bug fixes. 0.0.0.0.0.1.
No, it's 40.
So
0.0.0.0.0. Wait, 0.0.0.0.0.3.
So 0.0.0.0.
Dot 3.
No, .1.
Oh yeah. What the?
Initial release.
You glitched out.
What?
You glitched out.
Oh, actually no, that version did not work. So
No, let's just class it as that. It's
Yeah.
the one that works. So, yeah.
So if you find a bug, there is going to be a little so obviously we're going to send you a feedback form, and that's where
On the settings menu, there's going to be a little button called report feedback. Now that will pop up a Google form where you can send your feedback.
basically in there you're gonna have a few checkboxes. There's gonna be one where it's like,
oh, and not to mention, you're going to have to put your email address in as well.
that's so let's say we're having trouble fixing it. we might contact you and ask if you can open your... So, yes, you actually will be able to do this, but to open your little account and go on to the option labelled Add Support Details. That'll take you to a little form, and it will basically say, why are you doing this? It's going to be a drop down.
No, it isn't, because it's going to be like a text field.
And there's going to be your email needed. And then it'll want you to put a little support description of your profile. So, how you like to find bugs and all that.
So, in 5 business working days, actually no, in 7 business working days, hopefully, we will respond to you. And
it might actually be quicker, guys, because I always check my email, keep in mind.
Mhm.
So you'll probably get a response within a few hours, or rarely maybe like a few weeks, because obviously we have a lot to do.
Yeah, coding wise and sorting out stuff.
Even though we might ignore your email, we are going to read it.
We are going to read it.
That's a 99% chance, because the 1% is thinking about something else.
So what we will do is we take community emails like seriously, because we want as much information as we can get, because our apps are the first apps that will properly utilize blindness technologies.
This is true. We might ask you for more details
So
if we don't understand fully.
That is true.
We'll fix it and we'll give you the updated stuff, or it will just be a little update.
Yeah, so it will be either Test Flight or the App Store.
Updates will be released quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
So you will get a lot of update notifications. And if the app sometimes doesn't open, it is updating, keep in mind. So there is going to be a lot of updates, keep in mind.
A lot of updates.
We're constantly...
Huh?
We're constantly adding new stuff. I mean, sometimes it might just be the occasional just bug fixes and stability. But we are going to add stuff a lot.
Like new features, support for new stuff.
And by the way, if you didn't notice in the background on my channel, you can hear Ultimate 8-Bit from The Descent of Phoenix, the game.
Yeah.
Why I picked that? It's just a good one. It's a good Suno song.
I'm not picking any song for mine.
How come?
I want it to be clear, like the voiceover, so.
It will probably sound clear, but if it doesn't, I will undo the change.
But either way, on my channel, I'm not doing any song.
I'm only really gonna do one song, because obviously the instability of editing.
We may even be developing our own editing app, which is actually going to be very, very accessible. That's why the name BlindSoft exists.
And visually impaired people can go on this as well. Not only like people who can't see. So if you have...
And sighted people.
Yeah. So let's say you have 50% vision. You can still use this.
We still care about you, sighted.
Yeah.
It's not like we're just making a company like just blind.
Although you do have too much time in the inaccessible games.
You have had too much time in the spotlight.
Which is why a lot of the games are completely based on audio.
So if you do not see any graphics and you wonder why is this no graphics, well, I'm afraid that your time in the inaccessible games market is up. Because I am annoyed at the amount of times that we have had to contact you, basically most blind people, and say, make your games accessible. Here's an example. Roblox.
I'm not trying to be a Karen, but the amount of times I have contacted Scopely to make Monopoly Go accessible is annoying.
And Roblox.
Oh, I've contacted Roblox way more.
Because Roblox is probably one of the best games out there. We blind people cannot access it.
We're going to change that, Roblox.
We might even make our own mini game software where you can make your own game as a developer with the Utilities app.
And you don't need to pay for a developer account, Roblox. How's that for you?
You don't.
All you need is no viruses in the app.
Yeah, that's all you need.
And you do also need to verify your...
So if you send us the code for the app, we will embed it inside of the Minigames app. Now, the Minigames might be in Python, it might be in Swift, I don't know.
Or even HTML, since a lot of stuff is possible in HTML, as we've noticed. Especially what we done.
Yeah.
With WebKit.
Yeah, WebKit is basically another version of HTML where you can basically make lots of stuff.
Apple, you've actually done a good job developing WebKit because this much is possible just with WebKit. The only thing you need to do is import SwiftUI, import WebKit. There you go. That's a little tip for you developers.
If you don't already know that.
So no more messing around with server APIs.
Oh, and not to mention, make sure that you do a WK web view, because if you do not, the app will not recognize the WebKit and it will not work.
So basically, if you press submit, it will just take you to that submit page which you made, not the next screen of your app. And that required a bit more hardcore coding, but it got done.
It did.
What's next? Oh, this is going to be crazy, but developing a sandbox is going to be the hardest bit, probably.
It actually isn't, because I have figured a way how to actually properly do it. First of all, run your operating system. It will be inside the app. You need to turn off your screen reader, however, and then it will respond to gestures. You can assign gestures for different actions, which is going to be very, very cool. So it's going to be an open gesture mode.
Keep in mind, this app is actually bringing back the hard work stabilization industry, because previously all it is drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop.
Yeah.
Now we're bringing back the hard work, but it's easier because you don't need to learn which block is which.
You just add buttons. You manage what buttons do. Like you add.
It might take a few hours to develop something, but think about how fast
it's worth it. It is worth
how easy it is.
Yeah, you can create updates. You can manage updates. You can even make online updates. So it'll basically.
You can even monetize your OS for real money.
This
might be developed later.
It will be developed later, since I need to port it over to my phone and test it out on a Sandbox Apple account. And yes, I do have developer mode turned on, so I do know all about this.
He has Xcode on his Mac.
Well, I did until I deleted it because it took over 3 gigs and I couldn't use my Mac.
When you
My Mac is not one of those old 2003 Macs.
It's an Intel one.
I'm going to be so glad when I get my MacBook.
I'm getting
This year, guys, I'm going to be doing a review of that Mac.
And I'll even do my opinions. And it's official, guys. I'm getting the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses.
Oh, you've changed your mind again?
Yeah, because going to the Apple store is just going to be too hard, so...
Yeah, good decision.
I've already tried on glasses, so it's going to be easier.
Yeah, you've tried on the glasses. I like glasses, and you will be having a full-on review of them
in fact,
or so.
We will... What do you mean?
In the next week or so, we will be doing a review of my Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses.
And after that, we'll both do a review together on what we both think and all that.
Oh, and not to mention, just to let you know, guys, MacBook with M3 chip versus MacBook with Intel chip.
What are you going to do? Are you going to run the most hardcore game we've developed?
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to be running Geekbench.
Holy... Oh.
I have Geekbench on my iPhone as well. It's accessible. I'm glad to say. No, it actually is. I'm glad to say.
There's no label button.
But that's about it. We don't really care about that.
Do you know what we should do? You know how WhatsApp has like double tap and hold to start recording?
Oh, yeah?
We should do something like that.
For what?
For our games and apps.
What? Why?
Let's say, I don't know, it just seems like unique because most of the accessible games just have button.
I think we should just keep on using button because double tap to activate's good.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, guys, if you want to download the game right now, you can't because we are not making it public at the moment, as it will close the whole stage.
But people who signed up for not the closed beta, there's something before that, which is
the alpha.
Yes. So people who sign up for that on Google Forms, and we will provide a little link in the description.
Well, we will send you an email with with a link to download the app.
So this file will be a Swift something. It's like Swift PM something.
It's like a Swift PMG file. It's like a Swift PM, yeah.
Basically, all you need to do is save it and then open up Swift, and keep in mind you will want to like share your issues with us. So screenshot your issues page, and then
we will
text, turn that on, and then we will be able to see what issues you have with it after the reporting.
So if you send us emails with the issue stuff, or you just report in the feedback forms, we will get that and we will refer back to that. So, and then what we will do is we will send an email to every person that has access to the alpha. So I will make a whole document on my Braille note detailing every single email address. And no, we are not collecting this information for hacking purposes. We are collecting this information for providing you with the best experience on BlindSoft.
Basically, you'll get a text saying your invite has been accepted. Welcome to alpha testing. And there's going to be an attachment.
That attachment is the file, obviously.
99% of you will be accepted.
Yeah, only a little percentage of you will not be.
The only issue is we have limited space
We do.
and limited time.
Yeah.
And more of you will be accepted in closed beta.
Absolutely. So we're going to make a whole new form for closed beta. Now we will provide
All alpha testers will get it straight away.
all alpha testers will get it straight away.
And people who signed up for alpha.
The way that you get the alpha form, we haven't made it yet. However, this is where it gets interesting. So, what we will do is we will provide on both Free Tech, on the Discord server,
and also in the video description of this video.
That's if we're not actually exposing it to the public yet, Nathan. Don't forget, we're exposing it to the public once we've actually managed to develop most of the app,
which will be probably done by today at this point.
No, we won't. We'll probably be done by maybe the end of June.
True, yeah.
So it'll be our first ever app.
When this is developed, guys, there'll be a link in the description, so make sure to check every month, and on June, make sure to check maybe like every day or something.
Well, if it's pushed back to like July or August, then we are sorry.
We will say in a video.
Uh-huh.
And basically, what the former one is, your experience in beta testing and also alpha testing. So, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year.
It'll be a drop-down menu.
Or no experience. So, if you have no experience, we might consider you in closed beta.
Maybe. We don't know.
I guarantee you'll be allowed in open beta.
Channel members, you will automatically get it. We will send we will send you an email with the file automatically.
Basically, it will say, "Hi, channel member. You've been invited to alpha test our new app or game," and then the game name, and then it will say, "Look at the attachment below and save it to your device."
It will have to be an iPad, by the way, guys.
Or Mac.
Or Mac, yeah.
iPad.
Or Mac.
If you do it on Mac, then you might be able to get it on your phone.
Just maybe, I don't know.
Or you could just use a simulator.
Which I don't know if it works on Swift Playgrounds. I haven't tried it yet because I'm waiting until I get my new Mac.
I said you could use a simulator on Xcode.
Yes.
And basically get those issues, screenshot it, send it to us. We'll make sure to turn on text, by the way, because we need to see the text, obviously, to prove that you're not lying and wasting time.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times I've seen people do that is just annoying.
So we will refer back to that screenshot with either Seeing AI, Be My Eyes, etc.
VoiceOver will describe it to us, you know.
How?
It's like an image recognition thing.
Oh, well, if it doesn't, then we'll share it too, you know.
And when we find out what the issue is, we'll send you an email saying, "Thank you for reporting. You've earned points." Points are basically these little points which you earn, and you can basically buy roles, some stuff for your profile, and maybe just maybe if you have enough, a free ticket to alpha test the next game. So these points are participation points. You need to email us or do a Google form. Like, you need to provide your email.
Now, the way that this will work, it is not in game. So, if we send basically a email to inform you about, like points, we will send it to your mailbox, not in game. Now, your mailbox in game, this is very, very interesting. It's automated, so every day you will receive coins or gems. What are you doing?
Oh no, I'll stop.
Yeah. So every day, it's automated, by the way, the mailbox inside of the game. You will receive like coins, well, like silver coins, or just coins.
That's copying Call of Fate.
Actually, no, not silver coins. Sorry. Just normal coins, and you also get like gems, maybe, because gems are for like accumulating coins as well, because we're not using money in this game. Well, rarely. So 10 gems would equal 1,000 coins.
So 1 gem is 100 coins, and if you had 1,000 coins, you would probably get like 1,000,000 coins.
Yeah.
And I mean gems, by the way, for 1,000 gems.
No, actually, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait, actually, no, you'll get about 100,000 coins for. Actually, no, you'll get 100,000 coins every 1,000 gems.
So there's a limit on how much gems you have, partly because stopping spam.
So the limit is 1,350 gems. So that would accumulate to 130,000 135,000 coins you could accumulate. So that's a lot.
And there's another way you can earn gems just from, not only from the email, but after basically in every time you report feedback, we might just give you a small amount of gems. And also, if you have 1,000 points, you could redeem those points to, you won't believe this, get access to it's not the admin dashboard, but you'll get access to every beta. You'll automatically be accepted.
Yeah.
If you're a channel member, we'll just say you can't get this because you're a channel member. All you need to do is go into a form, and you want to select the reward you want, and it'll say how much points you need to pay, and then your email, and then your alpha code or beta code, whatever.
So the alpha code will be provided to you.
You'll get a randomly generated one by us.
So it's going to be 4 to 6 digits.
And 1 letter.
So 4 to 6 digits and 1 letter.
What do you mean 46?
No, 4 to 6. No, actually, no letters. Just 4 to 6 digit codes because it's easier.
You nearly said 46. You said 46.
No.
And if you can't remember that code, you can paste it.
Yeah, so the way that you have to paste it. Actually, how are we going to do that?
So we'll make up a code, and when you paste it in, it'll be fine. Really, you're allowed to paste,
So
and then
you can't paste because it will be like, say, 2037. I think we have the monster back. Guys.
that's weird. That sound.
There we go. It's gone back to its cave.
Oh, you. We don't want it attacking our editing software.
No. That was funny. So yeah, like I was saying, we can't paste because it'll be like 2037 is your 4-digit is your alpha code. So you can't paste. You're gonna have to do 2037. 203 so say I'm not saying that this will be assigned to anybody, it's random. So if it's a 6-digit, it'll be 203760. If it's 5-digit, 20376. So you can remember that.
It doesn't really matter about that code.
Yeah.
None of you are gonna get that code. And so if you, let's say you lose your alpha code, you have to contact us, and for verification we're going to need your, obviously we're going to know which email, and we will need your full name, and we will need one more little tiny detail, which is obviously the new pin which you want. So if you want, you can actually ask us to change it. But it's not recommended because if the Google SMTP gets hacked, well, it's sending. And your code, you can also download it as a TXT, so it'll just say your code. So you can just copy it from there if you need to.
Guys, I'll be back in a second. I just need to do something so Nathan can explain a bit more.
How this system is going to work. We'll send you the code file, which will be your alpha code or your beta code .txt. And this code is basically to use your points, and change your email on file, and reset to your PIN. No, not your PIN. I mean, like, let's say you want to remove your data from the system, because let's say you have decided that you want to remove your data.
I'm back, guys.
You're going to need your code for that, because when your data is removed, you're no longer going to get access to alpha and all that, so we're going to need verification for that.
Yeah, I'm back, guys.
Yep, Alfie is back. At least he's not saying, I am Steve.
Oh, no.
I know.
Anyway, just a quick reminder of what the app looks like.
App switcher. Message. Set. Chat. Swift.
This video
Play.
has been 39 minutes long. Wow. This is gonna take ages to export.
Indent play. Running app. Update show app. Swift.
So-
Welcome to this operating system making app. Next.
That will be a heading, by the way. So by the time you get the app, it will be heading.
By
Just
the
to
way,
review.
before you actually get that screen, if you're a alpha tester, you're going to say it's going to say thank you for participating as an alpha tester. Keep in mind you can report bugs in the settings.
Register. Back button. Register with your BlindSoft account. Register.
Again, that will be a heading.
Register. Back button. Site to learn more. Email address. Email address star. Insert handwrite. Miss edit. Select scan paste. Select paste. Submit. This is a required quest.
Okay, but
Submit button.
that. Wait, hold on.
Email address star.
Oh,
This is a email address.
okay.
Submit. Select all.
Okay,
Undo.
so that is good. It doesn't actually make it so, like, because if I keep on pressing submit,
Email address.
it will put you back into it.
So guys, if you press submit, you can't just leave the email blank.
So, and then after that, it will basically just go back to the start of the video, guys, because this is the end of the video anyway.
Before we end this, we just want to say something.
What?
If you have, in fact, supported us in any way, thank you. And if you are planning to start doing it, it's free. You don't need to pay.
No, you don't.
All you need to do is just give us a little comment or just join the alpha beta. Like, just join the alpha testing. Even if you didn't get accepted, there's a guarantee you're going to be accepted soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, go to options, and all. That's to receive all our notifications. Anyway,
Bye,
goodbye.
guys.